We're good to go. We are live and ready. What's going on tonight, Dan?
Oh, not too much. We got sports tonight. So our category is going to be sports. Yeah, we got a good one. So those not watching live, again, it's quite a few people not watching live. Every Monday night at 9:30 and every Wednesday night at 9:30. Hop on, watch the live version. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty competitive every time. But the way this goes for the people that are on, as always, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. If you place in the top 3 per round, you get 1 point. Person with the most points at the end wins. And speed does matter as well. So if you get, 5 people that all answered all 5 correct questions per round, it's the top 3 who answer the quickest. So that speed does matter as well. So if you're one of those rubberneckers like Kyle who see someone else answer and you're like, oh, I might take that answer too. Well, even if you're right, it might not matter. So Sean wants to know if it's Chicago sports only. We do have some Chicago. We mentioned Chicago. I don't even remember.
I think.
Because sports, we have 5 categories. We have football, basketball, baseball, Olympics, and hockey.
Yep.
So we got some good ones. Kyle and I made every single question.
Yep. As you say, we got some good ones. I think this is going to be a good one. So again, if you are watching this after the fact, this is live as of Monday. I don't know. Is today Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. Monday, July 12th. So if you are watching this after Monday, July 12th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, you're watching this after the fact. You want to see the real deal. You want to see the live one. Right there at the bottom, it shows you on the little ticker every Monday and Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, I will say really quick before we get into it, Dan is going to start doing a Friday one, but it won't be live. So we will start having a Friday trivia or did you know, or, some kind of video on Fridays. That's going to be more of a fun one that you can do on your own. It won't be live, but for you guys to enjoy. So, and they'll all be themed. So, I'm not even sure what this one's going to be this week. We'll find out.
We're gonna play it by ear, I guess, and find out. So,
all right. Give me 2 seconds here, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. So,
Mama S says no, she wants Buffalo sports only. Well, that'd be a pretty short trivia night, I think, if it was just Buffalo. There's not too much to talk about with Buffalo, especially with championship wise. So. Not yet, at least.
All right, here we go. You get the game started here. All right, let me take us off from here. We're going to go like that. We're going to share.
All right.
We good?
We are good. We just take this off. Boom.
Perfect. There we go. 18 seconds. Let's see. First round was football. So for all you football aficionados, here you go.
All right. Question number 1. What round was Tom Brady famously drafted in? So the 6th round, the 5th round, the 4th round, or the 7th round? So there's a total of 7 rounds in the NFL draft?
I believe so. Yes, I feel like I should know that too. But
yeah,
here's the thing: I feel like nobody pays attention to the NFL draft after the first day. Like you get all the people that are like, "Oh, I watch it all 3 days. It's on TV." No, you don't. Let's face it. You watch it the first night when they do the first round, and then you stop caring.
Yeah, it's like the NBA draft. Once the first round's done, nobody really cares. I mean, you're always going to get those surprise people, but let's be honest. You watch for the stars, the alleged stars.
How about that background too? I'm kind of wishing we would have went with darker numbers on those ones, but that's okay.
So it looks like we got a split between the 6th and the 5th. It was in the 6th round. Where did he go? He went to Michigan, right? Tom Brady?
Yep. Do you know what pick number he was?
No, I do not know that.
199.
199. Wow. Question number 2. 2 teams have won the most Super Bowls in NFL history with 6. The New England Patriots. Who's the other one? The 49ers. Cowboys, the Steelers, or the Packers. I have a feeling I know this one. Now, the football is the only one I didn't help Kyle make, so I don't know. I don't know this one for sure.
I feel
Actually,
like
I didn't help either.
I feel like I'm a closet Tom Brady fan now. I didn't used to like him. He was in the same division as the Bills, and he always beat up on him. But you know what? You got to respect that guy's greatness.
He's a great player.
My wife hates him. Her whole family does, but they're also all Jets fans. And
I think you hate Tom Brady if he was in your division and he beat you every single year.
Oh yeah. But you got that's what I always tell them. I'm like, you can't deny how great he is.
So it looks like Buff Edits got that one right. I did not know that. I would have guessed the Packers. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won 6 Super Bowls. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Cowboys and 49ers each have 5, and I think the Packers had 4.
Question number 3. What player has won the most regular season NFL MVP awards? Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Tom Brady, or Aaron Rodgers? Oh, see this one again. Football's not my thing, so I don't know. If I was to guess, it'd honestly probably be Aaron Rodgers because he's won quite a few lately. Either that or Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning maybe. But I feel like Tom Brady's stats aren't ever like out of this world like some of those other guys, but he just wins.
Mm-hmm. So, I think he does it smart too. I mean, and part of it helps when you've got a supermodel wife who makes more money than you do already. You can afford to take less money, but I feel like he always did it smart. He always took less money to make sure his team was really rock solid.
Yeah. So it was Peyton Manning. Okay. I actually like Peyton Manning now that he doesn't play. I actually find him as a commentator and doing the Eaton's Places and stuff like that. I find that entertaining. And he seems like a funny guy, which I did not expect. Question number 4. Which running back is the all-time leader in rushing yards for a career? Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, or LaDainian Tomlinson? Wow, that is a name I have not heard since high school. LT.
But he was a beast in high school.
The dude, back in late 2000s, the dude was a beast, but only for 2 seasons, I feel like. And then then he kind of just disappeared.
He's still in the top. I think he's in the top 7 or 8 all time for rushing yards. Yeah, that dude. When we were in high school, he was he was like the best in the biz.
I was gonna guess Emmitt Smith, but I don't know 100%.
Yeah, it is.
Is it okay? All right.
I feel like Barry Sanders would be had he not retired early. Or not played for the Lions. No offense to Detroit fans, but had he not retired early, I think Barry Sanders would have been the all-time. He was nasty.
Question number 5. Which running back was given the nickname the Bus? Jim Brown, Thurman Thomas, Jerome Bettis, or Franco Harris? This one I do know because that's just a cool nickname. And there was I watched on ESPN the other day on their website. It was like a throwback of him getting crushed by a linebacker who was about 40 pounds lighter than him and taller. So it was just funny. You'd expect him to just run him over, and he did not that time. I can't even remember the name, to be honest. I really don't remember. I don't know any fun facts about Jerome Bettis. So I'm going to be honest there.
I feel like he may be one of the more unlikely Hall of Famers. Just looking at him, he is not your prototypical running back.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, let's see who. No surprise right there. Sean, as always, rising to the top. It seems like I'm pretty sure Sean, I think maybe he's a professional trivia player.
I think he might be. Interestingly enough, nobody got more than 3 right, though. So we had football is nobody's forte, apparently. Let's see.
Either that or I just came up with some badass questions.
Well, yeah, exactly.
All right. Basketball.
See, I should have done this one. I should have been the one doing that. That's okay.
Well, no, you did basketball.
No, I'm saying I should have been the one announcing for it. I'm a huge basketball.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you did the basketball question.
No, I made all the questions.
This thing always gets me when
it does.
Counts down super fast, and then let's rewind. Come on.
Cedar, since he got in late, otherwise you get all the football ones. See,
All right. What college basketball coach has won the most games in their career? Jim Boeheim, Bob Knight, John Wooden, Mike Krzyzewski.
Now, division, obviously, I'm talking about Division I because I believe there's a Division III coach that's won more, right? They've won
I think you might be right.
Quite a bit more, and I cannot remember the name, but it's like some obscure Division III school. Dude's won 1,500 games or something like that, or 2,000. So I could be wrong.
What is he, 105?
I guess if you just clean the house, clean your schedule every time. I don't know. Makes you wonder why
he was 4 years old.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't move up to a bigger school. I guess if you're just happy doing that.
Of course, you're probably seeing a god at the school that you're at.
So the correct answer is Mike Krzyzewski. I'm glad I got a few people with. I thought someone would pick Bob Knight, but Jim Boeheim. I guess. Well, never mind. Go ahead.
All right. What player averaged an NCAA record 44.2 points per game in college? Michael Jordan, Pete Maravich, Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird. See, Dan thought he was going to fool me on these basketball questions today. And let me tell you, guys, I am a basketball aficionado.
Especially college. Kyle knows college basketball really well.
Oh, yeah.
So this one is Pete Maravich. He is my favorite player of all time. He's kind of a good case of what could have been because his NBA stats were phenomenal until he started getting knee injuries. And that really started hurting him. But man, Pistol Pete, before a 3-point line, the dude is averaging 44 points a game. And he was shooting 45%. So it's not like he was just chucking up shots. That's impressive. That's not even impressive. That's out of this world. That's amazing. I thought I'd fool a few people with that one. Apparently everyone knows the pistol.
The pistol. All right. How many feet is a regulation free throw line to the backboard? 14 and a half, 14, 15.09, or 16. Man, you're getting super technical on this.
Well, I'm hoping I don't want people to overthink it, or do I want them to overthink it? So everywhere except for international play is a little differently. But in the U.S., at every level, it's the same exact.
Just wait till we get to those Olympic questions.
Yeah, there's a few on those ones. I think we were both shocked by, to be honest, because that was one we had to look up a few. And I do have a really good Olympic tiebreaker question, so I hope there is. Okay, so we got about half got that one right. So it is it's about 14. It's about 14 feet from the front of the rim to the free throw line, but to the backboard, which a couple of people that got it wrong are probably mad at me right now.
All right, what NBA team has won the most NBA championships? Boston Celtics and LA Lakers, just the Lakers, just the Celtics, the Chicago Bulls. That's an interesting one. I'm almost positive I know the answer, and we actually didn't talk about this one ahead of time, and you didn't ask me earlier. So I believe that it's the Celtics and the Lakers tied.
Correct. Do you know how many they won each?
17?
They both won 17 titles. The majority, obviously, were for the Celtics in the 50s and 60s and the Lakers in the 80s, but in mid-90s. One per – wow, looks like Steph's the only one to get that right. A lot of Lakers fans here. Curtis didn't even go with his team. He went with the Boston Celtics. Man.
My favorite question. What is LeBron James's NBA Finals record? 4-5, 3-8, 4-6, 4-4.
This was specifically put in for Curtis because he's a huge LeBron fan.
So look, I like LeBron. I don't think he should have left Cleveland the second time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm butthurt over that. I was really happy when he went back. All was right in the world. He went home. Should have stayed there.
And I get he won the chip. He did what he needed to do. But I wish he stayed.
But like when he went to Cleveland, like he wasn't going to a stacked team. Like, yeah, they brought in Kevin Love, but I mean, come on, it's Kevin Love. And like that was pre Kyrie being like nobody knew totally what to make of him. Like he was a good player, but nobody knew like what he was going to become type of thing. And so like it wasn't like he was recreating the super team. And
it says without Bosch, way to be 3-8. Honestly, without Ray Allen.
Yeah, I was just going to say without Ray Allen.
Or 2-8. All right, so it looks like
or in all honesty, without the bubble last year.
Yeah, that's a sketchy. I don't know about that one. So Buff Edge takes the lead along with Mama S. They're both with 2 points. Sean and Stephanie both with 1. Going into the third round, which is hockey. I did not do this one with you, so I'm curious how many of these I know. Probably not a lot. I'm not a huge hockey initiative.
I have a feeling we got a few people in there that are gonna do pretty well, I would think.
Oh, Cedar Sun says LeBron's not Jordan. Can't stand it when he gets compared to him. I'd take Dennis Rodman over him. Ooh. Love it.
You know, Dan and I were just talking about Dennis Rodman. You know what? That guy knew his role.
Yep.
He never complained. Well. He knew his role, and he was the best rebounder of all time and probably one of the best defenders.
Question number 1. Who has the hardest recorded shot in NHL history? Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin, Mark Messier, and Dino Chara. Zeno Chara? How do you say that? Zdeno. These hockey ones are going to screw me up. I got Messier. I know that's how you say that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got Messier, right?
Yeah, that one right, because I've heard of him. I've heard of Chara, I guess, but I've always called him Chara, I guess.
The comments are coming in late, so I'm curious to see. I don't see any of them getting it right yet, but I think there's a lag on the comments here.
I was going to say Ovechkin, but I don't know.
I think Ovechkin might be second, but no, it's actually Zdeno Chara.
Really?
He's like the one that's like 6'8". He's a defenseman.
Yeah, he's a big dude. How hard was it? Must have been a hard shot.
Oh, it's like 100 and I don't even know what the actual mile an hour was, but yeah, it's fast.
It's like the knuckle puck from. Question number 2: where is the Hockey Hall of Fame? Calgary, Toronto, Ottawa, or Edmonton? We almost went when we were there the one time, and we never did. And I don't know why we didn't. Steph and I almost went. Been to the city a lot. It's one of my favorite cities. It's absolutely beautiful. So the answer is Toronto. And yeah, you can't deny when you go to like a cities around where we're at, like Rochester's a nice city for the most part. Buffalo's kind of an armpit. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
for the most part, other than downtown, Toronto is a beautiful city.
Yeah, Toronto's
all of downtown, everything is just gorgeous. So Mitch, who's a hockey fan, did not get Toronto correctly. He thought they'd put it all the way in Calgary. That's just
doing got the Sabres logo and everything.
Yeah.
And
well, to be fair, no one in the Sabres is in the Hall of Fame. So, question number 3: which team member would have the opportunity to win the Vezina Trophy? Forward, the defender, a coach, or a goalie? Well, that is a good question, of which I do not know.
Mitch says, ouch. Ouch again. A lot of people going with 4.
Who is Vezina? I don't know.
Vezina, yeah, it would be the goalie.
What is the Vezina?
Yeah.
Man. I would not.
At least I think that's how it's pronounced. That's how I've always pronounced it. But yeah. That's the one that, like, when Dominik Hasek was playing, yeah, he won that, like, every year.
Interesting. Where's Dominik Hasek from?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. That looks like everybody got that right. See, I would have said, like, forward or something. I don't know. Hockey is not my thing. Although I would like to get Bailey eventually to play hockey. I think that'd be fun. Question number 4. What year was hockey legend Wayne Gretzky born? 1965, 59, 61, or 63? I'm going to take an educated guess here. I'm going to say I'm going to say 1961 because I know his
Any,
daughter.
Any specific reason for it?
Because his daughter's about 2-3 years older than you. I think she's like 34.
Mm-hmm. Do you know who she's dating?
Who's she dating?
Doesn't she date the one professional golfer?
I don't know.
Dustin Johnson or whatever his name is?
Probably.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're right. It is 61 though.
That was an educated guess, but
that was actually a question the game made. I did not know that. I knew it had to have been right around and then, but yeah, that was the game that made that one. The rest of them I made, but that one was not me.
This game loves to do racing when you do sports questions, hockey, and soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 5. Which city is about to become the host of the 32nd NHL team? I did not know this. San Antonio, Seattle, New Orleans, or Atlanta? Maybe I did know this. I definitely knew this.
Do you have a educated guess on this one?
Isn't it? Whoops, did not mean to do that.
Jeez, I thought I'd get some people on this. Everybody knew that. Well, what the hell?
Is this Seattle?
Yeah, it is. Even Dan knew it. Wow.
Aren't they the Kraken?
Harder question than that.
Aren't they going to be the Kraken?
Yeah.
That is legitimately
the
coolest fucking name I've ever heard in sports. The Seattle Kraken.
Like, think about it. Like Vegas picked the Golden Knights. Like,
yeah, like that's so bad. But
yeah, like
Kraken. Oh my god!
Like,
you know me.
We're playing the Golden Knights.
Yeah, like the Kraken.
Dilly.
Oh my god! Before every game, you could definitely have like the Liam Neeson clip, like release the Kraken from that. Oh my god, it'd be so cool. Okay, we got a couple. We have a lot of people clearing the board here. So we had Dirk is on the board now with 1. Looks like Mama S with 3, along with Buff Edits with 3 points. So
look at that. Lowly Mitch tied for last place. He's a hockey fan.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what.
In Cedar Sense, he lives in Minnesota. He's right in hockey country.
He said, yeah, but he said he was a big football guy. So
That's true.
I mean, I suppose you could be both. But what we got next? We got baseball. Oh boy,
baseball. I think I made all these, didn't I?
You did. No, actually, we did these ones together. We did do these ones together.
I typed them out. We did.
Yep, because I knew some of these, sort of. Thing about baseball is there's a lot of positions I don't know what significance they offer. Like, to me, I don't know. Baseball is a very odd sport, but it's just because it's unlike anything I played. It's you get offense with one guy and defense is the team thing. I don't know.
All right. What team has won the most World Series titles? Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, Houston Astros, Chicago Cubs. I'm
just curious what.
Nice little warm-up one. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Since they've won more titles than any team in any major sport. However, I will say.
I thought Manchester United won more.
I guess I should say U.S.
Okay.
But I should also say, too, that out of the 27 titles that the Yankees have won, I think they've only had, one in the last 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Cedar Stone says, if anyone says Cubs, they need to lay down. I put that one in as a joke. Like, and honestly, even correct me if I'm wrong, but even really before the last 7-8 years, the Astros sucked, right? I mean, they've only
for the most part they were pretty inconsistent.
So it was, and really Boston hadn't won forever. So that was a little bit of a gimme.
All right, what player finished his career with the most home runs? Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Alex Rodriguez, Barry Bonds.
So I actually, before I came up with the question, but I didn't know the answer, and I guessed it, but it came with an asterisk a little bit because the reason it's Barry Bonds, and I told Kyle, I said, I bet you it's Barry Bonds, but I'm like, oh wait, didn't he get some of them taken away because of steroids or something? This was a while ago now, but I don't remember what the whole deal was, and I don't know, but it's still.
He's still recognized as having the most, but
Cedarson says the all natural home runs are juiced up home runs. Yeah, A-Rod and Barry Bonds will both be out of that discussion. Babe Ruth was an alpha and used to have fried chicken before every game.
Yeah, he did.
A pack of cigarettes.
As I say, he smoked and he ate hot dogs and drank beer before going and playing a game.
That sounds like my diet for a professional.
All right, number 3. Who has won the most Cy Young awards? Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens, Greg Maddux, Justin Verlander.
I don't know who Greg Maddux is. I'm going to be honest. Is he like? No, don't know. I know all the other ones.
The Braves from the 90s, Greg Maddux.
No, it's not coming to me.
Oh. He was like known as being like the precision pitcher. Like he was never super powerful, but like
the only thing I really know about the Braves is from the movie Major League, and that's probably not a great representation of them as an organization. So, but that's about it.
A lot of people got that. Wow, I did not think that.
I figured someone would. I figured someone would go with Randy Johnson.
I figured somebody bite on Justin Verlander because he has won quite a few of them, and he's still playing. All right, number 4. What MLB player has the most hits in their career? Derek Jeter, Ty Cobb, Pete Rose, Hank Aaron.
Cedarson said we spelled Maddux wrong. I feel like we saw that on Google and it told us that, but I could be wrong. It may have been. I may have accidentally mistyped it anyway. Fat fingered it.
Getting a lot of different answers on this one.
This one, I figured you get a couple Jeter fans. You got the people that love Derek Jeter, even though I feel like he's a little overrated. He's a good player. I don't think he's. Again, I don't know baseball enough to really judge too much, but from what I understand, his stats were never that impressive. He was just a good leader. I don't know though. So Pete Rose, I know little about him other than he's banned for life, right?
Yes, for for betting on games. But I will say, you watch highlights of that guy, and I never got to see him play, but you watch highlights of him. That guy went hard. I think they used to call him like Charlie Hustle or something like that. Who has the most NCAA Division I World Series titles? Texas, Vanderbilt, USC, or Tennessee?
So this one I think is going to be a very wide spread because does anyone really? Kyle and I had no clue, did not know. And,
I told you a lot of people would pick Texas.
Yep. I actually would have guessed Tennessee or Vanderbilt because
I thought it was Vanderbilt. I told Dan to put down Vanderbilt because I thought that's who it was. It's actually USC.
USC, but you said they actually haven't won one in forever.
They haven't won one in like 25 years, but it's kind of like last week when we had Yale as the all-time NCAA football national championships. They haven't won one in 100 years, but they used to dominate the 1800s.
Man, their chess team is undefeated every year. All right, what do we got here? So Buff Edits takes the lead with 4 points. Cedar Sense gets on the board.
Look at that. Tess, a closet baseball fan.
Yep, I always knew it.
Yep.
She loved it.
Yep.
So we got a close game. Right now it's starting to pull away between Mama S and Buff Edits. He's got 4. Mama S has got 3. So we're going up to the Olympics next. So if she hopes to pull a tiebreaker here, Buff Edits has got to not be on the leaderboard. And she's got to get a dub here. Sean says he keeps coming up number 4. Sean, you got 1 point so far, but hey, you can't win every time.
I'm telling you, I stand by my assumption. I think Sean is a professional trivia player. He's got one of those jobs that like you just don't talk about his job basically because he just professionally plays trivia.
Just watches Jeopardy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, final round. Question number 1. We are in the Olympics. How many gold medals did Michael Phelps get in his career? 20, 10, 23, or 15? All of which are holy crap amounts.
The answer was actually hiding in plain sight. If there was any Eagle Eye fans watching our thumbnail for this, he was wearing all of them. All 23 of those medals.
My God, that thing's got to weigh you down. Like that. You could use those as coasters at your house. You have so many of them. 23 gold medals. I did not know that. I'll be honest. Because I always think about like how many he won at Beijing and London and everything, but like total 23.
Well, you got to think of how many games he went to, because he was, in Greece. He went there back in
2004. Yeah.
And
wow.
Guy's a stud muffin.
23 gold medals. That's amazing. I don't think you'll ever see someone beat that. I really don't.
Well, and think of all the other like silver and bronze that he got too. That's just gold.
Yeah. Well, Mama Ass and Buff Edits both got that one right. Might come down to time. Question number 2. What sprinter holds the record for the 100-meter dash? Michael Johnson, Carl Lewis, Usain Bolt, or Johan Blake? So I admittedly, when I always watch the Olympics every time it's on. So I'm excited for it in about 2 weeks. I'm excited for it. I never watch track. I don't know why. I like watching freaking table tennis.
Oh, I love watching track. I think it's one of the most interesting ones.
And I don't know why.
Are you kidding me? The track and the swimming are like the two most interesting ones.
Swimming is fun, but track, I don't know why.
And basketball, obviously.
Well, basketball.
All right, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. Did you see Team USA lost the other day in basketball?
That makes me sad.
I can't even remember who they were playing. Like that's how bad it was. What's that?
Nigeria.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like
they qualified. It's amazing. So yeah, that one was kind of a gimme. Usain Bolt, he's the only really runner we all know pretty much at this point. But question number 3: what year did the Miracle on Ice occur? This might be where Mama Ass gets it. And
sadly, Dan didn't know this.
I did know this. Stop
you
it.
said the wrong year, though.
I did not. I knew. I couldn't remember what year the Olympics were in this region.
I feel like Buff Edits is sitting there waiting for a Mama Ass to answer. Oh no, his came across first. Oh wait, no, maybe.
Nope.
I can't tell whose came across first.
Looks like hers did.
Oh yeah, it did. There
so
it is.
Was night. Wow, we got almost everyone got that right.
I was gonna say we got a couple people. It looks like
1980. I was hoping to fool a few people there, because I said I couldn't remember if it was 80 or 82. 82 was the winner or the Summer Olympics, which happened in Lake Placid. It's the only thing that town's known for.
Yeah,
that's
right
a pretty cool thing to be known for.
A few hours.
Right up the road, a couple hours. Steph says, Dan, I'm disappointed. There wasn't answers around when I was making the question.
Come on, Dan. You want to go to the Olympic site? Sure you do.
Question number 4. What year was the Dream Team assembled for FIBA basketball? So 2000, 1988, 1992, or 1996?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure after watching that score from the other day, they could call back all the guys from the Dream Team that are in their 50s and 60s now, and they could have won that game.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Hey, Michael Jordan, before his knee injury on the Wizards when he was in his 40s, was still dropping 25 a game.
Yeah. See, I feel like that will be LeBron, though. Like, maybe. LeBron's getting close to 40 at this point. I feel like he's still going to be dropping.
Yeah, but Jordan in his offseason just smoked cigars and drank beer and golfed.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it was 1992, and Mama S got that wrong. Buff Edits gets it. This is going to be coming down to the last question.
Boy.
The last question. So it was 1992. You had Magic Johnson. You had Larry Bird. You had Patrick Ewing. Michael Jordan. Question number 5.
Interesting.
What female gymnast holds the most gold medals? Simone Biles, Larfisa Latinina, Shannon Miller, or Svetlana Korkina? This is going to be.
This was one I missed. I was way off on this one.
This was a tough one.
I told Dan I thought for sure it was Simone Biles. She's not even close.
Not even close. Not even close.
But she's also only competed in the one Olympics so far.
Correct. And I told Kyle, what did I tell you when I was guessing? I said,
you said it's going to be somebody from Russia.
I said, no, I said some Soviet chick. I was like, it's going to be definitely some Soviet chick because they probably doped her up on all these steroids and everything. But it was Larfisa Latinina.
Look at that. See, I wasn't alone. Everybody else thought Simone Biles too.
She's the one everyone
she's the greatest gymnast, probably. I will say I enjoy watching the gymnastics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you see some of the dudes do it, man, those guys are shredded. I will say. Mm-hmm. So it looks like Cedar gets on there again with 2. Stephanie gets 2, but Buffett closes out with a 5 for 5, 5 points. Closes out.
Second win, isn't it?
That's a second win. So congratulations there, Buffett. That was a good game, everyone. We actually had quite a few people score really well in that. Cedar Sense, I think, could have if you got there a little earlier, could have contended a little better.
Yeah, he had some good momentum going at the end.
So Curtis says Joey cheated. Yeah, Buffett is a cheater. So Curtis is just a sore loser because LeBron's finals record is not very good.
It's almost as bad as Curtis's trivia record.
Yep. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. We'll be back Wednesday with general trivia. We'll have, I think we're going to mix it up a little bit. We'll still have a few of the normal categories, but we might do something different. We might do, I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we might mix it up and do some different categories. So instead of like, I don't know, sports, because we did sports today, we might do, history or mythology or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna mix it up. All right, Dan, tell them what are you doing for Fridays? So Friday is not going to be a live one. Friday will be from now on. We'll have one on Friday, and it's just going to be a pre-recorded one for fun. What's Friday's topic going to be? We had like 5 different topics ahead of time. You want to do Marvel?
I could do Marvel. That'd be cool.
We talked about Batman too.
I could go on forever with Batman. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that. I'll let you know Wednesday for sure. We'll come up with a good one. But Cedar Sense says, can we do North American softwoods? I feel like you might get us on that. Cedar, let's see. North American softwoods. I was going to guess like birch, pine, poplar. That's all I got. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
Have a great night, guys.